Yeah. It's a long time since we've been on camera together.
God. When was the last time we were actually seen?
We're actually seen together
4 years ago.
4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've both had our fair share of injuries, really.
Oh, we're both screwed. We're screwed.
I mean, like, I've obviously had the neck, now my knee, and...
My knee doesn't function.
Yeah.
and the worst part is, it's my left.
Oh, so you both got the same thing in common now, both got the left knee.
Yeah, I think I've got 4 layers of strapping on my left knee when I go out. Gone.
Yeah. And you've got your head
Oh.
taking the head, and that's kind of long term.
I've actually got a dent in the back of my skull.
I didn't know that.
You run your hand over the back of my head and it's like goes down and it goes.
Is that from a chair shot or?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
god.
So I dented my skull, so that's also very nice. That probably doesn't help.
Yeah.
But if you couldn't find like a broken, any more like broken people than us, like if there's people that should have quit years ago, that would be us.
Nah, no way. We're
too.
I've not made my mark enough. Like, I mean, it's never really like I don't think of it like that. I think of whatever I've got. I've just got to find a way to jump over it. Really. I mean, it's the harsh reality for me is my knee might never be the same again. I might never be able to move my knee the same way again. You know, there's practically a window or a time frame for me to be able to straighten my leg before I will lose certain movement in my knee. That's what my rehab is really all about. So if I can never straighten my leg again, the harsh reality of that is I will have a permanent limp. It will probably affect my ring style huge, but it's not going to keep me out of the ring. It's just a way I'll have to adapt to it. It's sad reality if it does happen, but I mean, as far as, you know, rehabbing and working on it goes, I don't want that to be a reality for me.
And also to work around it. You know, like you know you've got that. And I guess it's gonna be like working clever because you don't want to obviously. I don't know.
Well, one of the things that scares the hell out of me, and you talk about working clever, my finish is a Phoenix Splash.
You're a top rope guy, yeah.
I'm a top rope guy. But the thing about me being a top rope guy is I've previously dislocated my shoulder on a really bad Phoenix Splash. You were in that match.
Yeah.
You, me, and Hayden Zenith.
Yeah.
And ever since that, you can watch any video and you see when I land, I kind of land leaning to the left, which means my left knee cops it before my right. And it's always like there's a slight more impact on my left knee than my right, based on the fact that I flinch because of my right shoulder being dislocated. And that is one thing that scares the hell out of me because I know that that happens with me, and particularly against my match with Pegasus. My left knee took so much in that Phoenix Splash, and I was thinking, oh shit, when I landed. When
it's almost scary because is it wear and tear? Do you know what I mean?
You wonder sometimes. You do wonder if that did affect it, but I don't think so. I mean, you know, Priest is a big dude. You know, you've never seen Priest wrestle, right? No. Priest is a big dude, and for him to guillotine me, like, you can see how, you know, him bending to the side or, you know, slightly putting more weight on, it would completely wreck my knee. Yeah. You could see that. When you see, say, for example, you know, Samoa Joe putting Rollins in the Kikita clutch and his leg bending like that, that's how I envisioned my leg going. I felt that bend. Yeah. So you knew that something had gone bad based on something, a big dude taking you down.
See, that's funny because like I mean, I've not got any serious knee injury, although mine is kind of screwed in a way, but it's funny because your leg is due to Priest and it twisting the way it is. Mine's just done by wear and tear. Yeah. And for 8 years, my knee has just gone that way. So it's two completely different scenarios, and yours is a shit ton worse than mine. But it's funny that it obviously goes to show there is some wear and tear involved as well, because I've not had any serious knee injuries. Yeah. But mine is screwed due to being in the ring. Yeah. So when you add them both together, you've got a recipe. You've got a recipe for disaster. Absolutely. You've got
you've got your knee is going to be bad.
I mean, it's physical anyway. There's no way of avoiding the physicality of it. It's always going to happen.
Well, you did martial arts for how long?
Oh,
can't remember now. I did
6 years.
You did about 5-6 years, right? I did about 11 years.
Hmm.
I went back after he hung it up and decided, no, I want to go back to it. I came back after a year and I continued going. I went to 3rd degree black belt, and even so, martial arts is a very physical thing. It doesn't have anything on professional wrestling. The abuse your body takes, but also the training involved to be an athlete for it, and the sacrifices you make in every sense of the sport.
I mean, for me, waking up the next day after an event, it takes me 35 to 40 minutes to be able to get out of bed from waking up, because my body is that sore and it's that rooted that it takes me probably about 25 minutes to go from lying down to sitting up, and then the rest of it is having the balls to try and step out of bed to see if I'll just stand up or I'll just teeter. So it's physical, and there's no, that's just how it would be. But this is obviously worrying being a top rope guy, because now you've got to be extra cautious with the Phoenix.
Yeah, or at least I will be when I begin.
Yeah, and you're gonna have the angel and the devil on each shoulder telling you.
Yeah, is it worth it or is it not? The way I see it though, I mean, I don't want to keep comparing to WWE, but anyone that's going to think of if you're going to think knee injury, the first person that comes to mind is Seth Rollins, right? That guy still does a Phoenix Splash.
Yeah.
He misses it, hits it, doesn't use it as often as I do, but he does do it. And then the guy was doing a pedigree as a finish for how long? The guy is taking impact on his knees. If he can do it, I'm hoping I can do it. I'm hoping I can get my knee conditioned to the point where I can take that impact. But saying it is one thing and doing it is another. I think there'll be a lot of fear in overcoming that.
Mm.
So
yeah.
But I mean, I'll get it and we'll figure it out in some regard.
Yeah, well, that's it. You'll only find out when you go up there to do it.
That's it.
And it's just overcoming the fucking angel and the devil and just staying inside your own head to work out what's right for you. Because only you would know that at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Best advice is don't listen to anyone else and just go with your gut.
I think that's, well, unless it's sort of doctors and physiotherapists, but
professional, but like in regards to the Phoenix. Like,
even so, they will only be able to give so much advice based on.
They've probably never been in a ring.
Yeah, exactly. They don't know what it feels like to take that kind of abuse.
Yes, the only people that will know is the people that are in the ring.
Yeah.
They're the only people that would know because they feel bloody everything. They're the only people at the end of the day that would know.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they're I'm still like, got Media Mayhem coming up.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to that. I'm not even wrestling, I'm still really looking forward to that. I've got Hell on High Water after that. I'm really looking forward to that as well. And I obviously can't wrestle. But to me, the passion of wrestling, I'm not sitting here going, oh God, I still want to be present. I still want to be involved. These events are incredibly important to me, and they never won't be.
It also, seeing them as well and being there, although you're sidelined, it gives you the drive, I guess, going forward, that you still have a passion, you still love it. That seeing the events and knowing that they're the places that you're on and they're the places you're coming back to, gives you more of the drive and the desire to be there.
Yeah.
More than sitting there in your own sub story, because I guess you can't let that get inside your head. You may as well be there and see it, because that gives you the drive to come back better than ever and shake the fucking tree, I guess, in a way. You know what I mean? Like, because you see, you got your mindset of what to come back to, and that's what you want. So seeing it up close and personal and it being right there is probably the best drive you'll get.
That'd be right.
You can't find the pasta bake. Hello. It's the pasta bake.
Alright. But you were exactly right with what you're saying. I honestly can't remember what it was, but I did think the minute you answered the phone, the first thing I was going to say was, you're exactly right. Oh yeah, having to drive, that was right. No, you're right. And it does make you feel like, this is the company I'm passionate about, this is where I want to be, this is where I care to be. Or the companies, I should say plural. I'm just comparing it to my last experience, and my last wrestling show was EPW Evolution. I felt I was really so happy to be there. Head count of, I think it was, I'm trying by memory, apologise if I forget about this, 543 people. Either 543 or 549, I can't remember. Yeah, so when you see that many people, you think, wow, we've, mission accomplished. You also see a good show, and you think, good for the company, good for the guys on the show, but then you also think, man, I want to be on that show. And you think, oh God, it's going to be such a long time before I'm back. Oh God, it's how many months of this? And considering I was originally booked, that ran me over like a truck. Because you're passionate, you want to, you're so vocal in your support for it, but then there's the other thing, it's just, no, you can't do it. And I know Media Mayhem is going to be similar for me.
I get that. Because yes, I'm not injury sidelined, but I also want to be in a ring too. And currently not. So sitting there and watching a show sucks. And it would suck. It sucks for me, so I can't only imagine how much it sucks for you.
Yeah, because I've got several months to go. Like, this is only the beginning. Like, so it could be at the longest a year, shortest 7 months. But
you'd rather do it and come back 100% rather than come back prematurely.
Absolutely. Absolutely, and if it's going to take those few extra months, like my aim is 7, but if it's going to take those few extra months, it's going to take those few extra months.
But it would be sweet to walk back out there.
Yeah. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you when you get back in the ring.
Yeah, whenever that may be. Whenever I want it again. No, that'd be good, but it'd be glorious.
But depending on who wants you.
No one wants me. No one wants me. No, should be good. Should be good. You never know, I might lock eyes with you again.
I would look forward to that. I would look forward more to teaming with you again, which has been forever and a day.
Oh, box. Nah,
in whatever capacity.